What's up, guys? My name's Kamal. Welcome to my first official WoW Classic video. So, I've been trying to put together some compilation videos of World PvP for the past couple days, but my computer has been having continuous aneurysms and will crash and die every single time I try to make videos. I'm hoping that this actually comes out properly and works okay so that I can upload it and have it. But I'm still working on the other stuff, so instead we're gonna watch me just running through at 3 times speed on a human paladin on a normal server because there was like a 3-hour queue to get into my server and I didn't feel like waiting. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. So, one of the things that I want to talk about is the fact that Method got absolutely destroyed in their race to World First Onyxia and Molten Core. Now, there's a lot of people that are going to look, and I've already seen it all over the place, saying that APES used exploits, that Joker D used exploits, that yada 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 yada, and it's like, okay, and you're telling me that Method going into a dungeon with multiple people doing spell cleaves is not an exploit, considering that Blizzard just fixed that and made it normal now that they're all level 60, but I digress. We'll ignore that. All of these teams were all put on the same playing field. Another thing that I've seen a lot of is, well, Method had bad luck with queue times. Everybody has had to deal with the queue times. Everyone was, once again, put on the same playing field. Everyone was put up against the same hurdles to jump over. Some people were a lot better at jumping over those hurdles than others were. Now, were there exploits taken by each side? Yes, but it's a race to the world first. Of course there's going to. What I find very humorous is the fact that Method puts on this big, massive, giant event, and there were so many people that were just absolutely sure that Method was going to take the cake on this, when you've got a team of people that have been playing on private servers for years that are competing with better gear than there was. So, the way that it works, WoW content is released in patches. The way that they've released Classic is different than the game was actually released at. So, you have access to better gear right off the bat than you would have had previously going through. So it does make it a little bit easier to kill the first couple raids or to go through the first couple raid encounters right now than it would have in Classic WoW. Now, I'm not going to use the same strawman argument that a lot of other YouTubers will use and say, oh, well, the technology's better now, and the game was just simple and we're all better at WoW now. And I don't think that that really has much to do with it. I think that it does play a minute role, but if that was the case, then why didn't Method win? You know, you've got easily the best BFA players in Method, and they get just completely dismantled by a private server guild. Obviously, for anyone that's aware of this, it's the Pareto principle, which is, without going too deep into it, there will always be the cream of the crop. There will always be a best of the best. You know, there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people that play guitar. And there's tens of thousands that play guitar successfully. But there's only one Jimi Hendrix. There's only one Jimmy Page. There's thousands of competitive runners, but there's only one Usain Bolt. There's only one Michael Phelps. There's only one APES. You know, Apes is a guild that has been perfecting their route and their methods, and with WoW Classic, they were able to do it with the even easier guild, or even easier with the gear provided. So, first off, congratulations to Apes. I think one of this may sound kind of like a dickhead thing to say, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I think it's amazing when people put on these massive events for themselves so that they can say, "Oh, we're the best. We're going to be the best. We're going to claim world first." And then some quote-unquote nobodies out of left field just swoop in and fucking take it from them. Method wasn't even done leveling, and Apes had already downed Onyxia as well as Molten Core. Now, they did this way faster than I was expecting. I thought that Method saying they were going to do it in 11 days was a little bit of a long shot. I didn't think that they would be able to do it in 11 days. Now, they still could. They're at the point now where they may be able to, which I would be interested to see. I also see a lot of BFA YouTubers coming out and saying, "Oh, well, this is just proof that the mechanics are easy and that the game is easy." And it's like, all right, well, if that's the case, then why are you showing the video of Apes killing Ragnaros instead of you yourself killing Ragnaros? Oh, is it because Apes is an extremely good guild and you haven't reached that point yet, so you really have no idea if the game is just simple or if they're just really fucking good at what they do? See, the naivety behind the claim that the game is just simple is the same naivety that, in my opinion, is people saying, "Oh, well, Hillary Clinton only lost the election because of white supremacy." That's a fallacy argument. That doesn't make any sense. And in my opinion, I find it kind of funny. I find it moderately humorous that that's where people are going with this. Is, you know, that the game is just simple and that's how they were able to do it. Listen, man, you've got millions of people playing WoW right now. I don't know if it's actually millions, but it seems like millions of people playing WoW right now. And you have one group of people that have successfully done this. Now, granted, it's still the first week. Technically, today is still the first week. But you've still only got one guild that's successfully done this. To use that one guild that's successfully done this as a claim to show that the game is simple or easy is just dumb. That's like saying, "Oh, well, Method cleared Mythic Ajara, so she's an easy fight. Donald Trump is the president, so it's an easy thing to win." You know, it's like, no, that's not that's not how it is. That's not how things work. I appreciate you thinking that, and that's, you know, it's very cute that your brain works that way, but it's just simply not true. But I hope to bring you guys some more of these classic WoW type videos. Like I said, this is just a real quick run through of me doing the 1 to 5 grind. I wanted to see if me on a paladin, I've never played a paladin in classic because I'm pretty adamant on being horde. And so, like I said, I wanted to see if they're okay or if they're bad. I started playing Paladins in Burning Crusade, and I really enjoyed them, but it's a completely different ball field. You know, Paladins in Classic and Paladins in Burning Crusade are very substantially different. But I'll be bringing some World PvP videos soon. I do have recorded our first PvP encounter, and as well as our, you know, next few PvP encounters. And as soon as I have the availability and my computer stops going completely crazy, I'll get them out. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you want to see more classic WoW content, more Path of Exile content, please consider liking, subscribing, all that good shit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.